Hey guys, Trey here from GetNGrub. Welcome back to the channel. And we're going to Disney World. Actually, it's the World of Tomorrow experimental prototype. We're going to Epcot. 2021 Epcot Food and Wine Festival. I don't claim to be a Disney expert. I don't claim to be a food and wine expert. I just have been to so many Epcot food festivals. Food and Wine Festival of the Arts, Flower and Garden Festival. How can I forget that? All of these festivals have food. Just to break it down a little bit for you, on the Epcot Food and Wine Festival, it started this year, July 15th, and it is extended all the way until November the 20th. That is a solid 1/3 of the year. It's just a non-stop cavalcade of tiny tapa tents for everybody to eat at. The thing is though, it can be tricky to navigate. I've had it all. A good tasting of most of the new things and things that have been staples for a long time at Food and Wine Festival. So if you haven't heard anything that you want to know what it tastes like, throw it down in the comments there. I read them all the time. I answer back to the ones that have questions, and I thumbs up the ones that don't, because you know what? Thumbs up to you, buddy. Appreciate you commenting. As you get through the door, you're greeted by my favorite mouse, Remy. Make sure you get a festival pass. This is your booklet to freedom and flavor. First stop, it's on the pop. France. They just started this new ratatouille, right? Let's just be honest. They're going hard. They're going to put all their eggs in the France basket, and I want to be there for it. So in France, they got some pretty good stuff. I enjoyed it. They have the coq au vin, which is chicken thighs braised in burgundy wine with bacon and puffed potatoes. Now, the puffed potatoes were a little bit weird. I'm not going to lie. Not my favorite. But the flavor of the chicken with the red wine, it sung to me. It was nice and tender. It had a good amount of salt, but not overbearing. The wine really shines through without covering up any of the other flavors going on in there. Next up, creme brulee. The spoon is going in. Crack! What's not to like? Grand Marnier. If you're a fan of Grand Marnier, it's got big, in-your-face Grand Marnier flavors. Personally, not quite set as hard as I would like a creme brulee to be, but definitely creamy, delicious. All the flavors are there. It is a looser custard, though, so if tight custard's your game, it might not be in your business. All right, so this beignet. Yay is in the name, because it is pretty exciting. They promise 3 cheese. In America, if something promises 3 cheese, you better believe it's gonna have a buttload of cheese. This, not so much. More of cheese on top. A nice gratin of sorts, a nice crusty brown cheese layer, but inside, more of a bechamel sauce. So think sausage gravy consistency minus the sausage flavored with cheese. I'm not hating on it. Donut topped with cheese, filled with cheese gravy. Cheese and soft bread and cheese and crunchy cheese. Man, France didn't disappoint. We kept it moving, went on to Greece. Greece. Spanakopita. Spanakopita. And lamb moussaka. I just like to say moussaka. It was pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. So lamb moussaka. Could have used a little bump up of salt. I'm not gonna lie. The bechamel on top was nice and creamy with a nice brown top on. It's exactly what you want. The spanakopita, you could taste the cheese, you could taste the spinach. It was just your standard phyllo dough wrapped spanakopita. Great. I can't complain. So, next up, where are we headed to? Where are we headed? The Alps. I went here a different day, so there's no pictures or nothing. Let's just say, if you're into stinky cheese, the Alps got it going for you. If you're not into stinky cheese, walk quickly, especially on a hot day, because the scent of wafting cheese will catch up to you eventually. Last but not least, we wrapped up our trip in Mexico. Some people like to hit Mexico first. Get a margarita, shot of tequila maybe. Really get the party started. Me, I'm going to take a leisurely walk through France. Mexico, they're the only booth you can go to consistently every single time through every single festival and get something tasty. This particular time, we just happened to get the chocolate bread pudding. I'm not a fan of bread pudding, but Disney seems to have my bread pudding kryptonite. I don't know what it is about this bread pudding. The density, balanced sweetness, the chocolate that drapes over it oh so lovingly. It was good. Spoonful after spoonful. The only thing I wish I had was a scoop of ice cream on the side to really set it off. But other than that, damn delicious. Now, we went on a weekday. And mind you, the crowds are going to be a lot less. But if you can only make it out on a weekend and it's in the summertime, hydrate. You have to kill water, because if you don't, you will kill you. Don't think you can drink in the sun at Disney, and just because it's the happiest place on earth, you're going to be safe, because it ain't going to happen, boo. That's part of the draw, though, for the Food and Wine Festival, is you get a little bit. It's the buffet that you have to walk 5 miles for. Bring a budget. You start eating everything at the buffet, you're going to charge up $120, $200 bill so fast it'll make your head spin. Come in with the budget, the plan. I think you might just get out safely. If you're looking for more information, I personally turn to the folks over at the Disney Food Blog. They ain't paying me. They're a wealth of information. They do it right. They got all the information there for you. So go check them out. Shout out to the Disney Food Blog. They're really doing it well. Man, it's good to be back. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm working on more recipes. I've been trying to lose some weight, so part of that is experimenting. So look forward to that in the future, and we appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next time. That's good.